request Mr. Nagarajan C, VP Product Vembu Technologies, to address us with his presentation. Nagarajan heads the product management team in Vembu Technologies. His primary job is to analyze the market trends and setting up the short-term and long-term goals to both the marketing and product management teams.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Nagarajan. I'm the VP of Product Management with Vembu Technologies. Today I'm going to present to you Vembu Media Suite, the all-in-one backup solution for your virtual, physical, and cloud workloads, as well as the SaaS applications. Vembu Technologies is headquartered in India, and we offer backup solution across 100 plus countries. So we have customers, more than 60,000 plus customers, and 4,000 plus channel partners across the world. We have customers ranging from small, mid-sized businesses as well as the enterprise customers across the world. So to quickly jump into before we jump into the product demo, I would like to explain the portfolio of products which we offer under Vembu Media Suite. We provide agentless backup solution for VMware virtual machines as well as Hyper-V virtual machines, and agent-based backup solution for Windows servers as well as workstations. Also, you will be able to back up specific files and folders or specific applications like Exchange, SQL, SharePoint, and Active Directory or MySQL by using our file and application level backups. Along with this, we are also offering backup solution for Amazon Web Services. So by integrating with Amazon, we provide agentless backup solution for Amazon EC2 instances. Also, if you would like to back up your Office 365 email or the SharePoint online or the OneDrive data, you will be able to back up with our product. So we are also going to release backup solution for G Suite. Right now it's in beta. So I would like to explain few of our key functionalities here. So Vembu offers the RTO and RPO less than 15 minutes. So you will be able to back up the virtual machines or physical machines as an image level backup. So after completing the full backup, we use changed block tracking technology to track the changed blocks alone from the virtual and the physical machines. So you'll be able to run the incremental within 15 minutes. So you will not able to lose any data in case if you run into a disaster. So you will not able to lose the data worth of a day or two. So Vembu supports running the incremental backup every 15 minutes as low as. So we provide automated options, so you will be able to set this and forget it so that the backups will be automatically run. And when there is a disaster, as I told, so RTO is also less than 15 minutes. So you will be able to instantly boot those backed up virtual and physical machine within few minutes, either on VMware or Hyper-V or KVM, any hypervisors. So irrespective of the machine which you are backing up from, either a physical environment or virtual environment, we support instant recoveries on any of these hypervisor after a disaster. So with the help of our storage, efficient storage management, so we developed our own file system called the Vembu High File System. It's a patented file system for storing the data into our own proprietary format. This helps us improve the performance and the stability of the backup server, as well as it helps us to perform the retention or any type of recoveries as quick as possible. So because of this, we will be able to also offer you advanced reverse incremental, so that the backed up virtual or physical machine will be available as a bootable format at any time or any point of incremental as a full. So you no need to perform any merge process to perform the recovery of your backed up virtual and physical machines. So in terms of recovery, we support all sort of recovery. Either you will be able to instantly boot the backed up machine as a virtual machine, or you can perform a bare metal recovery or a permanent recovery back to the same hypervisor, or you will be able to perform individual file level recovery instantly, or you will be able to instantly restore individual application items like Exchange, email, SharePoint, documents, or the SQL tables or schema, Active Directory objects instantly without performing any type of download or full recoveries. Along with this, we also provide option to keep data into multiple storage hardwares as well as multiple locations to comply your 3-2-1 backup rule. So you will be able to keep a copy of your data into a block-based storage device or a tape device or an object-based storage device on-premise or off-site or any public cloud or any S3 compatible API providers. So we support all these functionalities. So all those data will be compressed and encrypted and deduplicated on the storage devices. So in terms of ensuring the recoverability of the backed up virtual and physical machines, we provide automatic verification of backed up VMs and physical machines by using instant boot technologies as well as the mount test as well as the integrity test of each and every blocks to ensure every data is recoverable. So yeah, let us quickly jump into the demo. So here you could see this is a dashboard which you can use to manage your backup environment. See, I have installed this BDR backup server on a Windows machine. This is a backup server machine where I just install our software, and this will be utilized to manage the backup of any virtual or physical environment. So you will be able to access it from any machine. So it's a web-based UI with the IP address of your machine where you install the BDR backup server with 6060 port. So once you log into the dashboard, you will be able to notice the environment which we support. So here you could see the backup solution available for VMware, Hyper-V, or Windows servers and workstations. It's all image-level backups, and backup for AWS EC2 instances. So if you want to back up Amazon Web Services EC2 instances, you will be able to manage the backup and recovery of those instances from the same user interface. Also, we also support backup of Microsoft Office 365 as well as G Suite from the same dashboard. And if in case you have a lot of workstations and you want to protect your endpoints like Windows workstations and the Mac in terms of file and application backups, and you want to back up thousands of workstations, you will be able to add your Active Directory the domain controller with the Vembu BDS suite, and then you will be able to create the backup policies, and you can push those policies to the individual endpoints to perform the backups. So let me show how the backup works with Vembu BDS suite. So here to back up the virtual machines running on VMware or Hyper-V or Windows servers, all you need to do is you just need to add the infrastructure. So before you begin, you just add either the block-based storage target for your backup or an object-based storage target. So if you want to keep your primary backup data into object-based storage like S3 or S3 compatible storage devices, you can create that from this page. So if in case you want to store the data right away to S3 without keeping it on local, you just create the repository, and you can select the repository while configuring the backup job. So that particular data will be kept backed up to Amazon S3 by just doing a local cache. Okay, initially it will cache locally. So here you can choose a local cache location, and then it will upload the data to the S3. Once the upload got completed, it will be removed. The data, cached data will be removed from the cache location. Or if you want to keep a primary copy on your data center, and then just do an additional copy to your offsite location or any public clouds, you will be able to configure from this infrastructure, backup repository configuration location. So once you are ready to go with configuring backups, say if it is a VMware or Hyper-V or a Windows machine, all you need to do is you just need to enter the infrastructure information. Say for the VMware, either it may be ESXi or vCenter server, All you just need to provide is the host information, either host name or the IP address, and the credentials. That's all. Once you save, you'll be able to back up the virtual machines running on these hosts. Just go back up and click on configuring VMware backup. So here you could see you can create a backup job, or you can use an existing backup template. So if you want to just create a multiple backup templates for different teams, you'll be able to choose it from here. So let me just create a test backup for this machine, and I want to use a block storage, or if you want to use it as an object storage, you can use it over here. So I'm here want to use the block storage. This is set as backup. So then all you need to do is you need to select the virtual machines, or the entire host. You can choose it from here. So yeah, once you choose the virtual machine, say if you want to exclude any specific disk belongs to any specific virtual machine or a specific list of disk, you can just exclude it from here. So you have all those options are available. And the guest processing helps to ensure the consistency of the application running inside the virtual machine. Say if you got VMs running with the Exchange or SQL, SharePoint, Active Directory, or Oracle, all you need to do is you just need to enable this guest processing and ensure you got the VMs selected for this, and you need to provide the credentials of these VMs to install a smaller agent inside the virtual machine to ensure the consistency of the application each time we run the backup, as well as say automatically you will be use this backup job to truncate the transaction logs after the successful backups. So this option helps you to ensure the consistency of the application. Say usually most of the time the native quizzing might not help with you the consistency of the application. So we recommend to use our own guest processing option. So here you can choose the backup frequencies from minutes to hours. So you have multiple options to ensure your RPOs. So based on your policy, you can ensure the backup frequencies. So it will be automatically triggered. The backup will be automatically triggered every time it reaches the scheduling frequencies. And you have all other options like synthetic full backup configurations or additional full backup configuration, or you can actually set a preference when to run the backup or when not to run the backup. So with the settings, you can enable retention. So how many recovery points do you want to keep, or if you want to go for a GFS retention, yes, you can choose that, or you just go with a simple retention. So you just need 7 days of recovery point or 30 days of recovery point. You'll be able to choose it from here. And if you want to encrypt this backup with an encryption key, whereas while performing the recovery, you need the encryption key to be entered to ensure the security of these machines, you can enable encryption keys for this particular backup job, so that whenever you need to perform a recovery, you will be asked to provide the password to perform recovery, as well as say we use this encryption key to encrypt your data block by block. So by default, we encrypt the backup data by using AES 256-bit encryption algorithm. When you provide a specific encryption key, what we do is we use that key to encrypt your backup data, so that when performing the recovery, you should have to provide that encryption key to decrypt those blocks, each and every blocks. So it will not be either hacked, or it will be able, no one will be able to perform the recovery without this encryption key to provide you the security of any high confidential machines, virtual machines. So this option helps you to select a proxy to perform the backups. If in case you got thousands of machines running on your environment, and you want to distribute the workload across multiple machines rather than just keep all those workloads on the backup server itself, you can choose this option to distribute the backup workloads across multiple virtual machines. So yeah, this is all. So you just review your configurations, and once you are good with your configuration, you can save this. So yeah, just saving this configuration. So this will run the backup based on your schedule. So right. So once you save the configuration, you see this will be in progress. So the backup starts immediately because I chose to run this every 6 minutes, 6 hours. If you want to run backup at a specific time, it will run the specific time. Start the backup at a specific time. All right. So this is how you need to back up the VMware virtual machine, which works even for the similar process. Say if you are having a Hyper-V environment and you have Hyper-V clusters or standalone servers or SMB servers, all you need to do is just add the host information, and then Vembu will pull all those VM information right away to this dashboard, and you will be able to back up those virtual machines right away from this UI. The same goes for the Windows servers as well. As say if you got hundreds or thousands of physical machines, so you just no need to worry about it. You can add the Active Directory and list all those physical machines here. And then you can add them to backup with the Vembu VDI suite. So the configuration of backup is similar for even virtual and physical machines. It works perfectly same. So let me just quickly jump into the recovery options. So, and again, say the recovery of VMware virtual machine, as I told you, so the recovery can be either instantly boot. Say for example, if you want to instantly boot a virtual machine, you'll be able to boot it. Though it is a VMware, you will be able to boot it either on Hyper-V or VMware or KVM, any platform, as well as you will be able to perform a permanent recovery to the same host or different host using this full VM recovery, or you will be able to just mount this specific volume from this VM into this backup server just to browse it as a file explorer, and then you will be able to just pick any few files and copy it to your location to perform the recovery. So this will actually bring the source machine's volume to the backup server machine. So also we have conversion migration options. If you want to migrate this virtual or physical machine into any of these formats, later you can permanently migrate to those hypervisors. Say like migrating a physical machine to VMware or Hyper-V or KVM, or a VM running on a VMware to Hyper-V. Everything can be done by using this migration option. Also here you could see, so you will be able to perform instant recovery of Exchange server or the SQL Active Directory, everything from this user interface. Also the file level recovery. So for any option, once you choose the virtual machine and then the recovery timestamp, so just list out the data right away so that you will be able to perform the recovery. So though it is a full machine recovery or though it is a file level recovery, you will be able to restore it right away from the user interface, web-based user interface. Just select the file and select the destination. So since it's a file level recovery, it will ask you to either you want to compress it or encrypt the compressed data before you share it with the user. So if in case if you want this particular files are more confidential and you want to give it as a encrypted zip file, you can do it from this place. All right, so this is how you perform the recovery of the virtual machine or physical machine or anything. So as I told you, apart from the VMware Hyper-V or the Windows, Linux, Mac machine backup, Vembu also supports backup of AWS, Amazon Web Services EC2 instance, as well as the Microsoft Office 365 G Suite. So in this case, this option helps you to back up Microsoft Office 365 data, either it is an Exchange Online or SharePoint Online or OneDrive or Teams data. Everything you will be able to back up to your data center. So the data will be backed up to your data center or to any location which you point. So you can configure a block-based storage or an object-based storage, and then you will be able to back up those data right away to your storage target rather than keeping it on any public cloud. So this option helps you to back up the endpoints where you could see you will be able to add the Active Directory of the machine, and then you will be able to back up the specific endpoints by using the Active Directory. So yeah, this option helps you to overall Vembu BDS Suite helps you to protect your infrastructure. Either it would be virtual or the physical or cloud workloads, SaaS applications. Everything will be backed up from a centralized web interface without having to worry about the multiple products and multiple dashboards to manage each and every infrastructure. So everything will be managed straight away from the same user interface. So this is just a quick introduction, and then you will be able to go to vmbu.com website, www.vembu.com, and you will be able to download 30-day full feature free trial, and you will be able to evaluate right away by using our product. So during the evaluation, if you got any questions, you can reach our sales or support team on the given email IDs. So yeah, that's all from my side. Thanks guys. Thank you for watching this demo.
Thank you, Mr. Nagarajan.